Selamat malam teman-teman. Aduh, nampaknya. Selamat malam, selamat malam. Coba komen dulu, komen siapa yang lagi lihat ini.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
Selamat datang. Lila musuh teh.
So it's away we go then. Oh, he's found support out wide. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Indonesia with the corner, there first. And that has been cleared. Ferran Torres. And now they can spring out of defence. Good looking ball. Camavinga finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say is Camavinga? That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. He's gone tall. He's having a shot. And it's a goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Messi. Ruben Neves. And the pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe. We've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Camavinga.
Salah.
It's a good ball played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Nice sequence of passes this. Spread it left. Under an awful lot of pressure. Hernandez receives it in a wide position. Guardiola with the clearance. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Forwards and with intent. That's a nicely measured pass. Showing good feet. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That'll do under the circumstances. Yeah, he's fouled him now.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ruben Neves. Ferran Torres. Van Basten wins the duel this time. Fiddles it through. Alexander-Arnold. Ferran Torres. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ruben Neves. Back into the middle. Great work on the overlap. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Yo, selamat datang teman-teman dan selamat malam.
So, third corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Di komen dong, di komen.
Indonesia have got it back and they'll have another go. Ferran Torres. Mbappe looking to run onto it. And he can clear it away. Some resolute defending there. Camavinga. Hernandez.
Kanina wae.
Clears it away. What a number 4 coming up here. And Dyke gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been intercepted. Indonesia are 1 up and looking surprisingly comfortable.
Di salah.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. That's a shade optimistic. Camavinga, he's shifting through the gears here. He's done well to get that clear. Hernandez. Can he put it away?
Di komen guys.
And this could be the final action of the first half. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Shot a goal!
Hey.
And that has fair finished.
Oh, the contact was as crisp as it comes. The direction was the issue.
Tomori does really well to win the ball there.
Nice.
That looks a cracking ball. Oh, there's the hit! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to
Nice,
prevent
really.
a goal there.
Ramsdale looking to stare down to unsettle the taker.
Siya iyo. Gaya niya kayo main ping-ping. Maksud?
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of fun.
Share guys ke teman-teman kalian.
The half-time whistle goes.
Indonesia are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Indonesia are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're off again. Ferran Torres, he has found the way through. Tries to get it clear.
Alah, Lila anjir.
Now it's Rafinha. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And he's in on goal. And a shot! Messi. Mbappe.
Anjir.
Works it forward. Now it's Drogba. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Tries a shot!
Man.
He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very
Ayo,
tall
mabar,
targets
guys.
to pick out from this corner.
Corner number 2 there.
Itu deh. Ketinggalan berenang video sih.
Jangan kamu.
And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. Thuram does well to get it back. Serginho. And they win it back again. Interesting ball. There's the shot!
Musuh namain kumaha ketuntungan.
And that's definitely not his best. Cavani. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Number 3 coming up.
Leg.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Shot could be on. Here comes another cross.
Indonesia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, and no way through zone.
Moved on forwards. That's good play. Showing great feet there. He's found a way through. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Somewhat off target. He won't be happy with that one. Ruben Neves. Ferran Torres. Spread out to the left.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders
Great shot!
Cih, langsung.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's played forward, played out to the right. Sorot. Van Bouten is there to clear.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram with the clearance. And he welcomes it in. Well, this is a great position.
Tolol,
A
gila
bit
banget.
desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Aims beyond the defence. Cross deflected behind for a corner. It's a lucky 7th corner. And the keeper beats it away. Camavinga, and it's Ruben Neves. And now a sudden chance to counter. Here's Foden. No way through, so back it comes. Big chance!
Salah, cok.
And that is wildly off target.
Ngelag di wae.
Indonesia have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Robertson. Ruben Neves. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Has a goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. Tomori. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That has not gone well. And claimed it back swiftly. And that is that. Indonesia are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display.
Gas. Di share guys biar rame. Yang nonton diam-diam baik. Cing komen atuh. Merah ada rame seetik mah.
Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. The matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. But if you did just miss it, they are up and running already. Indonesia come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. He could be in here. Indonesia have got it back and they'll have another go. Mbappe goes in for the header. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Bops him off it and wings back the ball.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. SUDAH! Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hernandez. Nice sequence of passes, this.
Mbappe.
He races!
Gorengnya.
No, he's got that completely wrong. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Indonesia have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Mbappe.
Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mbappe. Well played right into his path. Bale chasing after it. And it's Bale. Jorginho.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Messi. Jorginho running with the ball. Now it's Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Hernandez.
Anjay, itu juga nih yang
goes
lihat.
on a charge down the left.
Bantu
Oh,
teman-teman
that's
streamer
fabulous.
pemula ini.
Nice control. Camavinga. Hernandez picks it up out wide.
Astagfirullah.
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Oh, what a try! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Bale going face to face with his great rival.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Bale. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee is letting it's Lampard! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Selamat bergabung.
Hernandez. And it's Bale. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Out ya.
Balls over the line, and it is a corner. Indonesia have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That could spell trouble. Odo. Oh, he's through the middle. Hernandez. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Decent hit!
Ya, itu benang.
Lampard. And the counter is on.
Indonesia have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And he's picked out the run. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And here's the chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. And the first half is done. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. Some first half thoughts?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
Masih poe guys.
Half lacking only in goals.
Lightning nang kaya datang na poe Senin. Gerbo juga nang datang lah. Rada caang banget na.
Back on the way.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's Messi. That's a little off target. Lampard cuts out the pass.
Hey.
Oh, that's well done. Really robust.
Ih, sebel banget dah. Hey.
And here's Mbappe. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's played him through. Messi! He'll try to keep this alive. Spread neatly. And the flag has stayed down. Messi. That has not gone well. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Messi. No, he's just misjudged that one. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Just about up to the hour now. Mbappe. Now it's Solot. And still we await the first breakthrough. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Messi. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Winning, running on. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bale did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lampard. Jorginho. He's had a shot. And yes, it's there! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. Was as close to certain as can be.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
So what can they make of this? Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's managed to get free. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hernandez. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, easy pickings there.
Kalah kadinya.
So nearly the perfect ball. There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, his pain is now pretty obvious, Peter. He's not the type who pulls up unless something's hurting.
But it appears he's going to be okay, at least for now. Tunisia have their third corner. That's a decent clearance. Great hit! And he's there to clear it.
Indonesia simply cannot let their heads drop. They need their big character.
Shapes to shoot! And he's found the net! Level again! And they are in no mood to give up the fight.
Well, that's certainly lightened the mood on the bench, Peter. Although the boss is clearly telling his players to keep their heads, he'll now need to make some bold decisions to back that up.
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
And here's Jorginho. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckenbauer was in no mood for any of that. And the pass is intercepted. He's found a way through. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Can he finish?
Anjing, comeback.
Yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, I call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard.
Flamengo making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Pedri. We are into overtime. And here's Mohamed Salah. He's had it nicked away. And
Jadi
time is
biasa
up.
lagi.
A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party.
Nice, divisi 4. Cih.
Indonesia take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. Oh, shooting shots!
Goblok anjing.
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kesalahan guys.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper's dealt with that. Santos are looking to go forward now. Will play through for the white man. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's run loose here. Camavinga herring after the ball here. Opts to play it back. Well, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I really like this one.
Oh no, this does. Can he finish? He's delivered all right. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution with these had a shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Indonesia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team.
And the finish!
Sama aja.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Kunde calmly anticipates. Oh, red, nice interception. Messi. Indonesia finding their passes. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Petri. Played into the middle. Camavinga. And here's Yamal. Oh, Pakai! Alexander-Arnold.
Jangan lupa nih.
Ruben Neves. Messi looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Mbappe, and he's managed to get Mbappe! And he's really put himself on the line here. It's their second corner of the game. It's a decent clearance. Camavinga. Oh, that was vital. That has not gone well.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Mbappe. Delivery from him. He gets big. Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi. Hernandez. No luck with that dink over the top. Yamal looking to get on the end of this. And that's another good win of the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Yamal has got himself a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
He's through here. Mbappe. He's got away. Goes in for the header. He's got away with one there. And that interception was most necessary. A great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Ended up in no man's land. Kimmich. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's made sure that's not getting through. And it's half-time here.
Komen guys.
Reflections on the first half?
Indonesia just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Indonesia are heading into the break. Very happy with how it's gone so
Ayo,
far.
Marek Mabar dipersilahkan.
Gets underway. Hernandez with the slide tackle there. Kimmich. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's a sharp little ball here.
Kemana ke si Yamal? Ay.
Kimmich. Ball's out once more. The message is clear, none shall pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's going for goal! There was plenty of power on that. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Kimmich, a heavy challenge. To say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Ribery. And he welcomes it in. That is a brilliant interception. Alexander-Arnold. Indonesia with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Lavia.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to win games.
Climbs up big!
Si kura-kura.
Harmlessly behind. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Hernandez. Now, can they get it back? Solot. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Indonesia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
He's found a way through. Hernandez gets into some space.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
So, third quarter of the game. And the header! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Solot. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Indonesia still have the cards to affect this game. Mbappe. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Lavia. Chance to finish. Good try, very good try in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Indonesia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs.
Cavani! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
That looks a good ball through. Now there's a big chance!
Nice.
Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Threads running. Well played. He has found the way through.
Itu lang sih habis diberi obyek ini.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
Oh shit. Langsung boy.
Taken with style. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's shifting through the gears here. Now here's the delivery. Brilliantly cut out. Mbappe. And it's Xhaka. Gravenberg. Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Gravenberg takes control of it and he's on the move. Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. No way through, so back it comes. Tries a shot!
Jangan ke ini bos.
Goalkeeping.
Gravenberg actually didn't do an awful lot.
So that's it. It is all over. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right.
Yo, ini siapa ini Ahmad Ripani? Masih gelap bro, lightingnya belum nyampai. Sekarang cuma pakai ring light doang, jadi ya masih gelap lah.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants of filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
Wow, pakai rumi.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. Chance!
Gila,
Oh, that was no routine
abang-abangan ini.
save.
Odegaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And that is expertly dealt with. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Camavinga, Mbappe, oh, well played. Shapes to shoot! It's there! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
He's got
Waduh.
the shot away! It's
Coba
in!
ketutup,
They're level in a
buka
trice!
pele anjing.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances.
He's had a hit! And he hits the net! And they get themselves in front!
Kakek rumahnya ngeri bro.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty.
Can he finish? It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful strike.
Real chance! Oh, it's come loose. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. No way through. Odegaard. Indonesia have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1.
Salah ngobrol.
Guardiola. Odegaard. Beckham. Rummenigge. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Oh, this looks sharp. Rummenigge. Araujo gets a foot in here.
Salah.
And the pass is intercepted. Ferran Torres. He's through here. Oh, that's a key interception. Robertson. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rummenigge.
Yes.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Rummenigge deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi.
Salah.
He won't be happy with that one. That is a little undercooked. Messi, 30 minutes gone. Referee's given a throw. Crossed in once more. Up he goes!
Mashallah.
No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Ferran Torres! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. That is as far as they're going to go. Rummenigge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Kurang.
Mbappe. Ferran Torres. Pinches it off him. Ruben Neves cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold.
Bingung gua mau ngoper kemana anjir.
Pops him off it and wings back the ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Kasar.
And no surprise,
Halus
that's a
MU
booking.
baju MU.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's
offside.
straight offside.
Share guys ke teman-teman kalian.
Stood up well to him there. Tomori. Robertson. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Passes short and sharp. Messi.
Hey.
Pass has been well intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Indonesia are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. There's the start of the second half.
Anjir.
And it's Cruyff. Well, that's well seen too. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Odegaard. Mbappe. And that's been won straight back. Well, the defence proved infallible then.
Offside dulu.
That won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Buset, coba.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's through here. Sorot.
Sorot.
Shot. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And he is just ripping it up. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Tunisia blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ferran Torres, there's lots of possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pass has gone astray.
Terkurun.
And it's Messi. And Messi! Pass is just off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't.
Oh no, what has happened here? Odegaard. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And he was quick to react. Ruben Neves. Ferran Torres. Beckham. Guardiola. Manchester United finding their pass.
Anjir, flashing
And the keeper threw out a limb.
Manchester United certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Mbappe finds himself offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change. Beckham. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Wait.
Oh, what's he done? Mbappe. It's Gallagher. And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And it's Cruyff. Beckham. Gallagher. Played back in. Has a goal! It's there! And that for him is goal number 10.
Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact
Menyerah
sub.
lawan anjing. Lanjutkan sampai ke divisi 1.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped.
Welcome.
Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time.
Selamat malam.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and he cuts out the supply.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
It's Neymar! He's missed that.
Share ke teman-teman kalian guys biar agak-agak rame ini.
Oh, red. Nice interception. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's Solot. Alexander-Arnold. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Indonesia are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Barella.
Alah.
Neymar. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, what has happened here?
Gustav.
There's the hit!
Masya Allah, masuk.
And they've got rid. Marquinhos. Short changes him with that pass. Played back in. Oh,
Salah.
what a climb!
Masya Allah.
Marquinhos gets it clear. Looks to go up. Header!
Nice.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played. Mbappe. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Szoboszlai. Well, that's beautifully weighted. De Bruyne!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Szoboszlai. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Messi. Well, we expected better, and so did he. That is a little undercooked. And he was quick to react.
On, Ci.
The pass is intercepted. Mbappe! Oh, really well played.
Shit. Gawat ginawa.
Marquinhos.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Neymar. Tomori gets over and intercepts. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ruben Neves. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Barella. And that has left him in a heap. Picked out brilliantly. He's got the shot away! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
He's played him through. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Indonesia head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, he rises! Mbappe. Mbappe. Aim forwards. Solot. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Dah.
Szoboszlai. Serginho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ruben Neves. Serginho. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Over to the left.
Kalah kadinya.
Most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Up he goes!
Anjing.
Camavinga. De Bruyne looking understandably energised after his goal. Ooh, delicate chip through. Oh, that was vital. Mbappe! And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 18 coming on the field.
Now it's Mbappe.
Number 99.
He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And he's gone backward here. Great hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's through here. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, that's fabulous.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Kih, De Bruyne.
Now it's De Bruyne. Showing good feet. Tunisia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Substitution on the field. Number 2. Hernandez. Number 8. Coming on the field. Number 5. Robertson. Number 22. Gallagher.
Tunisia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Indonesia merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Mbappe. Oh, played through for the white man. Neymar. That is lovely. And the shot! Mbappe has it in a wide position.
Kak kiper.
Alexander-Arnold cuts it out.
Foden.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Neymar. And he was alert to it. That's going to go a long way. Alexander-Arnold. De Bruyne.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints.
welcome. Jangan lupa di like guys.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Salah.
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Marquinhos, and that could set him on his way. Oh, important interception. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's found it. Mbappe! It's loose now, they want to get it back. And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Astagfirullah.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Nicely aimed pass. Nuno Mendes. And here's Sané. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hits it first time! And that is
Ayo ke sini.
well off target.
Subscribe boy.
That was good alertness.
Anjir.
Shade optimistic.
Mantap banget lah.
And that's a goal kick.
Kesini Brody, kesini.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Tibunan.
And it's Drogba. Hernandez makes the interception. And he's being shifted off it. Works it forward. Messi. In by Messi.
Ah ya ini dulu boy.
Now the finish! And that's caused a worry or two. And we have our very first corner. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Messi gets into some space. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Ferran Torres. He is through here. Ferran Torres.
Semut. Oke, siap. Ditunggu.
Touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Indonesia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Played back in. Van Balten clears it away. Interesting ball. No, that was never going to make it. Sané. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Half an hour played now. Mbappe. Straight shot! Indonesia claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Hey.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Deftly done. Deep through. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He's in plenty of space here. Now there's a fine ball.
Ada
It's an
bahaya.
excellent interception. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Ferran Torres. Camavinga. Camavinga was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Jauh.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Half-time getting close now. Ruben Neves. Back into the middle. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Sorot. Just eases him off the ball. Hits one! Sané.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Ended up in no man's land. Sorot! Sorot!
Malah panjang bet.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending.
Share ke teman kalian, ramaikan.
Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. At half-time, it is 1-0. How would you review the first half?
Indonesia merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Indonesia, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the game has already resumed here.
Indonesia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Camavinga. That is a little undercooked.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Marquinhos. That pass isn't the best. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Tries to get it clear. Hernandez. Sonnet! Yamal. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Araujo. Ruben Neves. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's another good win of the ball.
Salah, Pak. Aduh.
Rodri. It's Bellingham. Camavinga. Araujo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal. And it's Drogba. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That'll be a throw.
Substitution.
Çalhanoğlu. And here's Iniesta. Well read, and the danger is averted. Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Now it's Mbappe. Indonesia looking to pass their way through. Mbappe powering forward here. Mbappe, great hit!
Come on,
He's
Owen.
decidedly lacking.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something to bring to clean too.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Foden,
Hey,
the most accurate pass.
Substitution in progress.
astagfirullah.
Oh, that should have been two.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Iniesta, that is a great ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down.
He's had a hit!
Bangke.
Slips it away! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Decent hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Foden,
That's a little off target.
they're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Rodri. And the number on the board is 3. And a header! And that has been clubbed away.
cedera lagi kan.
Out again for a throw-in. Koundé, looking for options for movement. Rice. Rodri. Foot in. And time is up. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
Share woi. Biar banyak yang nonton. Subscribe guys, subscribe.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam, the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. And already we're underway here. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Solot. Just he's had a shot! Goal!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Pakai. pass is just off target. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Quality ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Hernandez stood up well to him there. He has found a way through. Oh, important interception. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Torres. Van der Vaart. Now, who's going to be first to this? Ruben Neves. Mbappe. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, easy pickings there. Ajax upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
There's the hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ferran Torres. Van der Vaart. Van Basten. Nice bit of trickery. He's found a way through. Well timed, excellent interception. Ruben Neves. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Now it's Messi.
Oh, great feet there.
Sorot. Now it's Van Basten. The message is clear. None shall pass. Great ball if he can get there. Ferran Torres. Oh, he's not going to get any further than that. Now it's Torres. And it's Van Basten. Messi. And the pass is intercepted.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
De Bruyne. And here's Torres. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, that's well spotted. Davids. Deception, his positioning was spot on. Van Basten. It's one! Split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. There's the shot! Indonesia has the chance to go the other way. That's Sorot. Fernando Torres. It's Van Basten! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now this could be a chance. Played up towards the front line. Shifted upfield. Has a look and plays it forward. Indonesia are looking to nail the finish. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So, third quarter of the game. Can spring out of defence. That looks a cracking ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. He's gone forward. Tremorni cuts out the pass. Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's been cut out, well played. And the half-time whistle goes. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they want a strong start just after the break, though.
Big chance! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gets his head to it! Harmlessly behind. Costa Quarto. Van der Vaart. And it's Fernando Torres. Messi. Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, super ball. Great chance! Torres! Goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveler.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Ajax grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ajax finding their passes.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Solot.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Now it's Ferran Torres, and he's managed to get Ferran Torres!
Oh, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Messi.
Attendance for this match was 50,913.
Ball's gone out of play.
Cuy.
Mbappe, and he stands tall, impenetrable. Nicely intercepted. Van der Vaart. Now it's Torres, and he's searching. Shot a goal! Goal! Ajax! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 17, De Bruyne. Coming on the field is number 5, Bellingham. Substitutions taking place.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
It's just beyond his reach. Jamal!
Ini buru-buru tuh.
Oh, he hit that sweetly. Divisi perhaps contemplating their next change here. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's a throw. Playing cross-field, changing the point of attack. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a hit! In for the pieces! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Ruben Neves, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Tung, tung, tung.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Torres. Now it's Pakai. Chips it through. Sorot.
Ih, elah.
Ajax do have a chance to counter here. And that's well seen too. Indonesia must do something here and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And it's Van Basten. That is a little undercooked. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, Red, nice interception. The less said about that pass, the better. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Astagfirullah.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Ajax certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Fernando Torres. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Pressing. And that's that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum.
Motornya ini kasadang ini gitu dikasih.
Awal doang.
Hah?
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Can he finish?
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Indonesia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Hernandez, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That has not gone well. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Indonesia with the corner. They're first. In for a header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Araujo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Iniesta, big chance! Ferran Torres. Van Bouten cuts out the pass. And it's Iniesta. Now it's Haaland. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Ferran Torres. That's good play. Climbs up big! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he goes cross-field. Serginho. Done delicately. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Kimmich. Driving on and making good progress. Fiddles it through. Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now there's a fine ball. Goes down, but nothing given. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, this looks sharp. And that could set him on his way. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Camavinga. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Camavinga is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Haaland. Camavinga does well to get it back. Messi. Ferran Torres. He has found a way through. Oh, what has happened here? Conte. Yamal is herring after that one. Ferran Torres has created one goal already. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Iniesta. Interesting ball. And here's Hart, shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Conte. That pass has been well intercepted. Araujo. Hernandez.
That looks a good ball through.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's Solot. It could be in here. Aim forwards. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1-1. So your views on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1-1. And the game has already resumed here.
Indonesia have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, good ball, and this looks... There's the shot! Costa Corta. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Iniesta. Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kimmich. And here's Iniesta. And he's straight offside.
Yang nonton komen dong.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Mbappe.
Ih, gila ini.
Messi. Ball swung in.
Hey, kedua.
He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by... So,
And the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Serginho. Conte.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607 spettatori.
Kimmich. Now it's Haaland. Iniesta. Van Belten. Ruben Neves did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. No, that's been intercepted.
Hey,
He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Serginho has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, well played, well played. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Serginho. Conte. Now Costa Corta. And it's Conte. Solot. And it's Messi. And that's gone loose.
kalah cicing.
Iniesta.
Nanti ayam.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's fabulous. A lot of space ahead of him. Chooses to go back. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Apa sih?
Into the last quarter of an hour. Tomori kept his eye on it, and he's there. Solot chips it through. Pakai!
Tiang.
Oh, should have put that away.
Mbappe has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Indonesia have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's neat. Jorginho. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Selamat datang di share dulu dan di like dulu teman-teman. Jangan lupa subscribe juga. Si anjing ayo ngomong kabur.
Jorginho. And here's Alvarez. They'll have one final crack at it. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And Guti! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That is good alertness. What a throw in. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk gets a foot in here.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Shit.
Conte. Well, that's well seen too. That's a little off target. Now it's Guti. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He is through here. Circle! Oh, it's come loose.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
We are into overtime. That's been intercepted. And played right into his path. And we're done. So it's ended all square. Both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in.
Last game.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Schneider. Now the pass just keeps it ticking over.
Yes, salah.
Schneider. Who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. We expected better, and so did he. Messi. Mbappe. Pedro Porro. Arsenal finding their passes. Neatly clipped into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That is a brilliant interception. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. First quarter of an hour gone. And he's intervened well there.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Bellingham. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gallagher. Gets his pass away. Indonesia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. He is through here!
Oh, really well played. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambition.
Bellingham! That was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Timber. Pedri. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Schneider. Pedri chance! Ferran Torres. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's looking for the runner here. That looks a cracking ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier.
He's got the shot away! They've scored! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
They've got it again. Up he goes! Mendes clears. Gallagher.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Timber. And it's Messi. Pedri. Schneider. It's Snyder!
Schneider.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Snyder deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Gallagher. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Gustav, anjir.
It's a ball kick.
Indonesia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
No, that's been intercepted. Ferran Torres. And it's Messi. Ferran Torres providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Nicely intercepted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Bellingham. Now then, the ball's come loose. Petri. Schneider. And the whistle goes for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Tunisia leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Climbs up big! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, smashing header! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Timber spots it and intercepts. Schneider. Now it's Messi. That has been cut short. No, that was never going to make it. Looking for the run. He could be in here. Mbappe! Guardiola. He's had it taken off him. Tunisia are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
That's going in
And
strong.
he's picked out the run. Real chance! And he's heaved it away. Guardiola. Looking for options for movement. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
This match was 60,332.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Arsenal are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Back into the middle. Oh, not quite. And they're back on the ball again. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedro Porro. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Porro. Schneider.
Arsenal truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Bellingham. Just about up to 75 minutes. Bellingham. It's a sharp pass. He can run onto that. Pakai. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Indonesia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the
Chance to finish. And that would have been game, set and match.
Messi was totally aware of how that chance could have impacted on the game, and that should have gone in.
Now it's Owen. Now it's Pedri. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, he's bustling through here. Can he finish? So close to drawing level.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. That's a clever looking ball. Indonesia still ahead by the game's only goal. Alexander-Arnold bops him off it and wins back the ball. Bellingham. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Into the last 5 minutes. Messi. Indonesia moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now that was very necessary. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
There will be
So just one extra minute for stoppages. No, he's just misjudged that one.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And here's Owen. Messi, he is wide and looking to get onto this. Bellingham. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory.
Sampai sini dulu. Sampai sini dulu teman-teman, kita lanjut besok lagi ya. See you in the next time. Bye bye.